Hey everyone, welcome to another shave with Brian at the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. So today I'm going to be using Gentleman's Nod Sir Arthur. I've got the matching splash. I'm going to be using the Ascension DOC twist adjustable razor again. So today I just went ahead and lathered up off camera. So that is my lather for today. I have a brush. This is from King Shave. I'm not sure if he's still making brushes or not. I'll link his or put his Instagram in the description. But anyways, so day 4 of Gentleman's Nod, Lathergate, if you will. I do feel again like I got a little bit better lather on the Sir Arthur as I did with the Sir Winston versus the Royale the other day. I think it's creamier. I think I got more lather, so I just took you can see my little divot there. So I took about the same amount of soap. This one soap seemed slightly harder. Maybe it's a little older. I don't know. Anyways, this is also a Bull Goose exclusive, so I will link their website in the description if you haven't purchased from them before. So I'm gonna wet the face and get started. So I'm feeling like this is a slightly better lather. I don't know, there's certainly a lot going on out there regarding the cardinal baits. Maybe not a lot, but I feel like I don't necessarily have enough experience or have tried enough different soaps to really kind of judge necessarily one base over another really well. Anyways, this does seem better. It does seem denser and thicker. It's painting on better. I've still got a bunch of lather in the bowl. I think I got enough on there. This is a fougere. So it just says classic fougere on the lid. Notes are musk, oak moss, basil, amber, woody notes, and a whisper of patchouli. It's a good scent. I think I've tried a couple fougeres in the past and didn't really care for them that much. Put a little bit more on there. So I wasn't actually sure that I liked fougere as a category or a scent category, but I actually like this one. So maybe renewed I've only tried a couple. I had a couple samples. I had a sample of, I think, fougere. I don't know why I just rinsed that. Fougere bouquet. And another Holy Cow fougere. And I had tried Seaforth's Heather, which I think was a fougere, but it was okay, but I didn't love it. So I passed it along. And I didn't dial this down any more than yesterday since I nicked my chin, or dial it up, dial it down. I guess dial it up, right? Or I don't know, maybe I could just get a little slight adjustment. And there is more blade feel. I got myself there slightly yesterday. Anyways, I didn't think I was a fougere kind of guy. I did have a sample of Fougere Angelique, and that I did like as well. So, you know, I guess it all depends on how the Fougere is done. I know that Fougere Angelique has lavender in it, which is a scent note I like. Really gonna have to go back to that Royale tub. I think Chris is swapping out his tub, so it'll be interesting to see if he comes back with another video and is able to retry it on a newer tub and see what his results are. Still not the thickest, densest lather. So sometimes I just wonder, since I'm such a newer shaver, you know, is my lathering technique that great? Could that be better? Could that be part of sometimes my, whether I get a good lather or not? But it doesn't look too bad. I haven't really tried much face lathering. You know, I just started bowl lathering, and I think before I really got into DE wet shaving, and I was kind of halfway in. So I had some Parasso soap, and I had a brush, and I had a bowl, so I would just bowl lather because I really wasn't as aware of the community and all the shaving and face lathering and everything. So that's just what I did, but I was still using a Mach 3 razor. So I was kind of halfway in. And when I finally made the plunge for a DE and I started doing more research, and I found the artisan community and I found the YouTube channels, and I just started reading more information, that's when I kind of found out about like face lathering and, you know, a lot of new things that I wasn't even aware of. But I think I just continued the bowl lathering because that's what I was used to. And that kind of spilled over into this. At some point I should probably try face lathering. I know there's like, seems like there's face lathering, bowl lathering camps to a certain extent. I don't know, do any of you guys do both? If so, comment below, let me know if you do one or the other, why. I know I was watching So Sharp David's video yesterday that he did, and he said that bowl lathering is inferior, and that's his opinion, and I respect that. All right, let's get the last pass going, so you know, I really can't say because I really haven't tried it. I don't really know what the advantages of face lathering versus bowl lathering are per se, other than whether they're perceived or real. I know Chris bowl lathers. I know DK Damnfine Shaves bowl lathers. I know Shave 326 bowl lathered and then was doing some face lathering. He's kind of experimented with all of it. So I mean, it's providing some peaks on there. Seems hydrated enough. I always feel like I get better lather on this side than this side. I mean, the soap is, I mean, you're getting that, so you're getting some peaks. So, I mean, there's some creaminess to it for sure, to the lather. And it's, anyways. I don't know, what do you see some people have done? So when you pull it out, how much of that are you getting? There you go. Anyways, that's my lather. Get off my hands for the last pass. I felt that where I had this adjusted to yesterday was pretty good. It was definitely a little more efficient in terms of my face being smoother after my shave. I dialed it ever so slightly more aggressive today, I guess. I don't know if you call it aggressive or just increase the blade gap. Tried that puffing thing there, that was kind of new. All right, quieter day today, guys. I irritated that a little bit, but it's not bleeding. Funky hair cleanup pass in the neck. All right, so I did, between lathering and then doing that thing with my hands at the end, I did pretty much use up most of the lather today. So I'm gonna rinse the face. So I think with that razor, you can adjust it pretty much to a point where if you like more blade feel, you'll get it. If you don't, you can dial it down or tighten it up. So tighten it up enough. You're not really gonna get any blade feel at all. I was afraid of the double open comb. I don't know why, I just had in my mind that I'd get a lot more blade feel just automatically, but I didn't really get that. Okay, the splash, where did I put it? Right here in front of me. One of the things that I hadn't read and didn't realize yesterday is the splash, and I felt it initially. I thought it was just the alcohol, like a little bit of a burn. And then I got off the video and I was like, why does my face still feel like it's burning a little bit? So there is a slight cooling agent in both the Sir Arthur and Sir Winston splash. So it didn't last that long. It was kind of gone. So my face wasn't frozen. It was a slight cooling. And so maybe these two scents might be better spring, summer when you want cooling versus the winter. It's cold here, but it's not too cold. And it only lasted about 35 or 45 minutes to an hour, and then the cooling sensation was completely gone. All right. I always rinse my hands after I do a splash. I'm always, I have contacts. I feel like I scratch my eyes a lot. They get dry, and I'm always afraid of like getting either alcohol or something from the splash in my eye. So I rinse them, and then after I clean everything up, I actually wash them with soap. So there you go, definitely getting the cooling now. Like I said, I thought it was the alcohol burn yesterday, but it's the cooling from the cooling agent. Would feel really good in the summer when it's hot. So there you go, that's my video. This is the last gentleman's nod that I have. So, you know, I don't know what to say in terms of the base and the lather. The Royale was lackluster for sure. I did get a better lather, I felt, with Sir Arthur and Sir Winston. And then on Monday with the original signature, I don't know if they changed something in the base. I don't know if it was me. It has to be something, because if Chris had a problem, and he's a much more experienced expert in shaving and in lathering, and he's lathered probably just about everything on the planet, and if he couldn't get one, then, you know, there's something to be said for that. I totally respect him and his shaving prowess and shaving knowledge and shaving ability, what have you. So it is a premium soap. It's $29 for the soap. Like I said, fortunately, I got the Sir Winston, Sir Arthur as a gift from my mom, and then half of the signature set. And so for me, I purchased the Royale and the other half of the original signature. So I got lucky in that respect. You know, how does it stack up to a less expensive base that's still an elite base, like a Milk Steak or a Kaizen? I don't have a lot of experience with Kaizen. I only have one Kaizen set, that's Spartacus, but it's a good lather. Milk Steak is great. I'm a big fan of Milk Steak. And I also like FLS 3.0. It's less expensive, but not a ton less expensive. It's $29 versus like $23, I think. So you're not getting a huge difference in price there. I'm trying to think, 345 soap is a really good base for their value as well. And then Hub City's Raider base. I mean, his soaps are less expensive than this as well. And I think the base is a little bit better. So there you go. I don't know, my opinion. I'm a newbie, what it's worth. There it is. So if you're new here, hopefully you liked what you saw and you'll consider subscribing below. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you soon on the channel.